Hey there, Facebook. It's been a while since I've done a video. I was like, I needed to come on and talk to you all. I missed you, but I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. So I had to go back in my mind and say, what would be good to talk about? And I came up with something. So let me share this. This past Sunday, I went to one of the Broadway series shows. It was called An American in Paris. I did a Broadway series here in Cleveland, and so every show I sit in my same seat with my same neighbors. So I love my neighbors right next to me. They are wonderful people. I've been with them for a couple of years, but there's a couple in front of me. I'm not sure when they started sitting there, maybe earlier this year. That's when I started noticing them. But I noticed that the wife always has something negative to say, regardless as to what it's about. I mean, every show there's something negative. And so this particular show, she was talking about the people in front of her and how she wishes that they would move their seats instead of her just moving her seats. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if they're bothering you that much, just move your seats and change and go to another day, another area. Just be gone, right? Because she is so negative, and it's like, who wants to be surrounded by that negativity? So after I left there, I come home. So it's about 10 o'clock on Sunday night. I had missed the first 2 hours of the BET Awards. So I'm scrolling through Facebook and I'm seeing, to see what I missed. And I tell you, my timeline was so saturated with negativity. I mean, so much negative stuff that I came on and wrote a post like, why do we have to criticize people? Why can't we just not do it? Like, what is it about us, right? This is my song right here. I'm listening to New Edition, who was on the BET Awards as well. But it started making me think, because people talking about how big such and such is, how big they are, how such and such looks this way, how XYZ sound like this. I mean, I heard people loved Escape. I heard people hated Escape. I heard people love New Edition's um, tribute. Some people hated it. I mean, you're not going to please everybody, but why do we have to be negative? And I just was thinking about this because some of the feedback I got is that, we just do this because Facebook is a place that we can express our likes and dislikes. And I get that, right? I'm not saying that you can't, but I'm just asking you, why do you feel the need to do it, right? So I know it's how we're wired as people. I read somewhere that it says we have 70,000 thoughts per day. And out of those 70,000 thoughts, 80% of them are negative. So that is 56,000 thoughts per day that are negative. So we are wired to be negative people, to think negative things, but why do we feel the need to say it? Like, it takes effort to be positive. And so the hashtags that I used on the post is, I'm not judging, I'm just saying. And I wasn't pointing fingers at anybody because it was my entire timeline, right? Not everybody, but a lot of people, right? So I wasn't pointing fingers at one particular person, but I just said that I'm trying to do better. Won't you join me? So I'm just asking you, instead of being negative, why not be intentional about being positive and putting good stuff out there? And I'm not saying it because, for you to say that she's not that way. She thinks she's better than us, that she talks, because that's not me, right? Like I said, we all have these negative thoughts. I'm just trying to be more mindful as to what I put out there to the world, right? Because what it is a representation as to who I am. So you putting all that negativity out there is really saying something about you. And so I just wanted people to know that and to understand that. So I don't know what else I can share about that, but I will say this. Like, on Saturday, I had gone to two concerts. I went to see the Dazz Band. And for those of you who followed me or just know me, know that I love Skip Martin of the Dazz Band. I've loved him since I was 13, right? When I first met him. But I posted, their videos out there. I had such a great time hanging out with them. And then I left and went to George Clinton. Now, I've seen George Clinton a couple of times. And even though I was not all that thrilled with his performance, I get that he's old. It was nice to be out there with people in the atmosphere and just hanging out, enjoying music and good times, right? But I didn't say anything negative about him because that is my opinion, right? So it's no need for me to put my opinion out there for somebody else, especially because I know there's other people who enjoyed him. There's other people who are going to go see him at the House of Blues, right? And so that was just me and my opinion. And so I chose to keep it to myself, right? So I'm just saying, why can't we just think a little bit before we just get up there and type? And I am guilty of typing a lot of stuff on Facebook for if you follow me, I put a lot of stuff out here. I don't put everything out here. It may look as though I do, but I am trying to be more mindful and intentional about the things that I share out here on Facebook. So I just ask you to do the same. There's no need to go to that negative place and to have people feed into your negativity and your negative thoughts or negative comments, right? Just move on to be positive. That's all I got for you today. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is nice here in Cleveland. I am going to a concert tonight, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm sure I'll be back soon. Take care. Bye bye.